afternoon, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back again. Wow, I have not seen it this sunny out in a while, at least a week. It's been so cloudy. Look at this. There is not a cloud to be seen in the sky. The sun's out bright. Oh, this is the kind of day that gives me tons and tons of energy. I'm loving it already. Good morning again, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back again. Back to you on this beautiful, sunny January 25th, 2017. Back with another vlog video for today. Most of you may have already seen the video I put up about an hour ago. That is a review of that Dell Studio Hybrid 140G. That was a video request from YouTube user Chris's TV 1979. I'll give you a shout out, Chris, on this video too. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Chris, if you have any other questions specific to that computer, feel free to send me a PM or just put it in the comments. Well, got a few things I want to get up to today, but first we're going to go inside and I'm going to go ahead and show you something that makes my cat absolutely go crazy. So let's move inside and I'll show you what that is. Dad actually made some tuna fish salad for lunch again, which is one of our favorites. As you can see, he actually cuts up pieces of jalapeno and puts it in there. And I am definitely going to dig into this in a few minutes, but before I do, I asked Dad to save the tuna juice from the 2 cans that he opened. And as you can see, gave a good amount of juice there. Sometimes you get more, but I would say that's maybe a couple ounces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and feed this to one of the cats, and let's see who's actually here. It looks like LT's here, so Ellie, would you like some tuna juice? Look, 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 look. You want some of this? You want some of this? Check it out. Check it out, little girl. No? Okay. She's such a stinker, I may have to actually give it to her up here. Do you want some? Check that out, baby. You can see how much they absolutely like it. I think Baxter likes it more, but you can see they really sop this up, but good. And it's actually really good for their coats, too. The oil in tuna juice, not to mention the fishy taste, which actually makes them want to eat it, but mainly the oil is good at keeping their dandruff down. And she does tend to get a lot of dandruff. You can actually see a little bit right there. There's a speck of it right there. And the more oil, the more grease that they have in their food, puts oil in their coats and prevents all that dandruff from forming. And certain times of the year, like now, especially because we do have forced air heat here, even my skin gets dry, but so do the pet skin. So this is definitely a good thing. And you can see she is chowing down on that. Well, I'm going to let her finish her tuna juice, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Really sopping it up there, guys. Check this out. My goodness, you really like that tuna juice, don't you, baby? She won't eat it all, though. She'll get bored with it, I think, in a couple of minutes. I always think it's amazing how cats drink with that tongue. It's like, whoop, whoop, bloop, 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 bloop. All right, let's go ahead and give Baxter some. You ate about half of that, so we'll go ahead and give this to Baxter. Let's see what he thinks about it. Because you got to remember, we got to share. Here you go, Bax. Let's see what you think of the tuna juice. Go ahead and check it out, bud. No? He's thinking about it. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff, huh, Bax? No? That's all you wanted? Go on. I know you want more. Go on, eat your tuna juice. All right, tubers. Well, you can see I'm sitting on the love seat, and Baxter's up behind me right now. Just finished a very delicious lunch. Tuna fish with celery. We have jalapenos, and what else did you put in that tuna fish? Onions, celeries, and jalapenos. Mayonnaise. And mayonnaise, I guess, is kind of a given. But man, he really put the jalapenos in this time. It was spicy, but it was really good. And after a big meal like that, all I feel like doing is relaxing. You can see I got the buddy behind me. This is something that he's been doing now for a while. He likes to be with us no matter what. If we're down here, he wants to be within inches of us. We don't necessarily have to pet him, but he just likes to sit there and relax. And generally, if I'm sitting here, he's behind the couch. If Dad's sitting in the recliner there, sometimes he'll be at his feet. But he is just such a good cat. We are very blessed. I thank God every day that we found a good boy like him, because when he had dealt with somebody like Cassie, oh, I don't want to have to deal with that again. And he is like the total opposite of her in almost every way, except for the looks. I mean, they actually look very similar. But I tell you, personality-wise, this cat is aces. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes. I'm just going to relax for a bit, and we'll pick up the vlog in a little bit. Hopefully I can figure out something to do for the rest of the day. I'm kind of running out of things to do right now because I don't have any computer projects going on, and I think today's just going to be kind of a relaxing day. Dad's back there doing the dishes, so we'll see what happens, and I'll talk to you guys a little later. I'm in the car. I'm on my way to Dollar Tree. Got to pick up a few things. Dad's out of his Splenda packets. I need to pick up some more cat food. I still cannot believe how much cat food that Baxter can eat. LT, you know, she's around 10 years old now. She doesn't really eat that much, but man, he can really sock it away. I bought a 24 pack of cans, and these are the big cans. These aren't the real small ones. These are like the same size cans you get like canned peas and canned corn in. And I went through that in less than a month. So that is how much this cat eats. He has to eat 3 times a day. Basically a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. And I find if he doesn't eat that much, he actually, not only does he lose weight, but he won't stop bugging us. Like one night I forgot to feed him. We all went to bed around 10 o'clock, and his feeding schedule is usually like 7 a.m. Dad gets up and feeds him. We feed him midday, like around 12:30, and then I feed him like around 10 o'clock right before we go to bed. Well, this one night I totally forgot. I just was laying in bed. I got lazy and kind of fell asleep, and sure enough, around 4 a.m. he was bugging the crap out of us. He went back and forth from Mom's room to my room, jumping up all on the bed, meowing, cooing. So it's something that we can't forget to do, because he just does not let us forget that he's hungry. I don't know what's going on. I wanted to ask you guys a question, an issue I've been having recently with Netflix. And this has only happened over the past, I'd say maybe 2 weeks. Basically, there'll be times that I go put Netflix on. It doesn't matter what I'm using. I could be using the smart TV downstairs. Generally, I'm using my PlayStation 3, and I've made sure it's totally updated. So the PlayStation 3, the smart TV, all have the latest firmware updates. But for some reason, when I go to watch certain Netflix shows, and I specifically the one that I've been having a lot of trouble with is Frasier. When I go to watch certain episodes, it'll play like for the first 10 seconds, then all of a sudden it'll cut out and say there was an error in the Netflix server, and I'll try it again. It'll do the same thing. It'll play the same 10 seconds, and it'll give me the same error message. The only way to fix it is to basically close out of the Netflix app and whatever I'm in, and then go back into it. I assume the reason that is because there's some type of issue with the Netflix server when I logged onto it, and probably it still plays the first 10 seconds because that's already in the buffer. But I want to just know if you guys have been having this issue yourselves, because I like watching Frasier. That's one of my favorite all-time sitcoms. Well, that and Cheers. But for some reason, I've been having a lot of issues. It was and it's only with certain episodes. So, and sometimes even restarting the Netflix app doesn't fix it. So, just let me know if you guys have had that issue, because it's really, really strange. And it's not something I've had problems with in the past. This is just over the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Before that, we've had Netflix for about 2 years now, and it's actually been great. So I don't know, maybe they're transitioning away from that. Either that, or the only other thing I could think of is maybe there's the Netflix server that's running that Frasier, the episodes of Frasier is being overwhelmed. Maybe too many people are watching it, but just really, really strange. I cannot get over how beautiful a day it is either, guys. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I know I talk a lot about the weather, but the weather's important, because when it's cloudy out and dreary like it's been the last week, at least for me, I don't have any energy. I mean, it actually kind of gets me depressed sometimes. It's, it's raining. It doesn't even have to necessarily be raining. It's just that if it's drizzly and cloudy and cold, it just gets me down. And the funny thing is, it's only rain. Snow, I love snow. If it's cloudy out and there's snow on the ground, it just gives me energy. I want to be out there. I want to be doing something in it. But man, rain and clouds just get me down. It's really a shame. So I am going to enjoy the rest of this sunny day. Well, I'm almost at Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for a few minutes, and I'll pick it up if I find anything good in there. And I'm also going to look in the thrift store, so we'll see what happens. I'm in my local Dollar Tree, and as you can see, they are totally out of wet cat food. But I did come across something interesting here. This is Whiskas Kitten dry food. This is actually a 3-pound bag for $1. This is really awesome, and it says it's good for cats up to 12 months. So I'm going to go and get a couple of bags of this. You know, Baxter's only about 8 months right now, and of course, it won't really hurt LT to eat this a little bit either. I mean, you can see it says protein rich for lean muscles, added calcium to help build strong bones, DHA to help promote or support brain development. I'll tell you something, LT could definitely use some brain development because she is one loony cat. Well, it's really a shame. I needed to get some wet food. I'll have to check the other Dollar Tree, but that was a real good bargain. So if you guys are in your local Dollar Tree and have a kitten, definitely check it out, because that is a really good deal on some usually very expensive another really cat good deal. My uncle used to make his own chili all the time, and he loved soaking his own beans. These are 24-ounce, basically a 2-pound pack of, well, almost 2-pound pack of Brown's Best pinto beans. These are really good for making chili. You can actually soak these and make your own pork and beans. I have some friends that have done that. I've never tried it, but I mean, really good deal. In the normal grocery store, a pack like this would set you back $2.50, maybe even $3. So another thing to check out if you're going to your local Dollar Tree. The jalapeno slices that Dad asked me to pick up. I know I've showed these before, but I can't stress enough how spicy these are, and these things are fresh as can be. Those are Breckenridge Farms jalapeno slices, 12.5 ounces. Great deal. I'm actually going to get a couple of those. Actually, you know what? Let's get 3 of those, because they don't even have that many left. I think they only have a couple left after that. So awesome. I am so glad that they had that. They were out of the Splendid packet, so I'm going to have to run over to our local food line. But pretty good deals to be had today, so go ahead and check out your local Dollar Tree. The crows and the seagulls are trying to get their winter food. It's like somebody dropped them off some Hardee's. Fly away, crows. I must be too scary for them. Well, that was interesting. Just left our local Roses, and they're doing really well with the remodel. They're actually hiring people just for it. I know I mentioned this in a vlog earlier, I think a few weeks ago, but our Roses is kind of like a discount store, kind of like if you guys remember Ames or Jamesway from back in the day. I know I'm really showing my age now, right? But this store was originally built here in the early 70s, and I kid you not, has not been remodeled since then. Still had the original orange and green carpet inside, had the really nasty popcorn drop ceiling tiles that had turned all yellow over the years. And up until about a month ago, they had the original pictures for people modeling clothes. And I kid you not, one of those pictures was none other than Robert Redford back when he was probably about 35, 40 years old. So it is more than time for them to remodel this store. So far, they pulled up all the old carpet. They pretty much painted all of the walls, and now what they're working on is putting the new flooring down. They're also going to replace all the ceiling tiles, which they haven't done yet. I kind of wished they did that first, because I can't film in there. They won't allow it, but it is disgusting. Years and years of you know, just work and just a lot of dust being thrown around from the carpets has caused those ceiling tiles to turn, I kid you not, like a charcoal black color. It is just nasty. But I think it's going to be really good. I do enjoy the store. They have very, very good prices there for the most part. And they're even adding a frozen food section to the front, so it's way overdue, and I think it's going to be awesome when it's done. And when it is done, I'll ask the manager there. I'll go up to her and I ask her if I can film it for you. I don't want to do it right now because, like I said, it's kind of a mess in there, but I did have to get a few things there. The Dollar Tree was out of Splenda, and they did not have any of the cat food. Luckily, I was able to find both those things at Roses. Oh, I am telling you guys, I am getting really tired. Filming that review video earlier and going around has pretty much plumb tuckered me out, so I'm gonna go and end the vlog here for today. Hope you guys are really enjoying these. I have some really cool things coming up in the future, so please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.